Is that enough? Yes, it is enough. Good. Let's make just a few more to carry around in my inventory. And that's fine. So now we're talking about some iron. 900 per minute. What about per second? 15 per second. Okay. I'm not mining 15 per second. I can tell you that much. So we are going to need to go put a couple more miners down since everything moving forward is going to take iron. Let's grab what I need. Hello. Alright, a little bit of those, a little bit of those. Some of these. One of those. Very technical terms. All of them. Very technical. What am I missing? 10 plates. That seems to be a very common theme right now. And that is why I am going to put a chest down and buffer these bad boys right here. Probably going to say 6 stacks. That's excessive. 4 stacks. 4 stacks feels good to me. There. Okay. Now let's drop our mono wheel and oh, there's still trees in the way. Come on, robot. There we are. Hopefully no more trees in the way. Fingers crossed. As I just ride almost on the belt. I'm just below the belt. It's kind of hard to tell with that hitbox. Whoa! And we're here. Surprise! Okay. So, what I want to do here is just flip these around. And put some on the other side. Now, that's not 15 per second. Okay. We are not going to be able to get to there with what I brought out here, and that's okay. As long as we get close enough, I'll be happy. .5, yes, I need 2 additional one of these, and it's the darn 10 plates again. Alright, forget it. Let's go get them. Oh, gosh. No, gotta do it again. Alright, hold on. Pick it up, and then place it right there. By picking up and placing it, I know it is aimed due east. No up, no down, and I'm just riding straight down the belt. I don't have to worry about anything. Till I get down here. Now, get my 10 plates. See if I can squeeze in between things. Using the little mono wheel. Oh, no. Yep, gonna hit something. Okay. How many do I have here? Got all 400. do our little sneaking our way back out. Okay. Until up here. And this is where, actually let's get the other side of here, because those two belts move you down just a touch. And we're going to do it again. How? How's there another tree? I'm just barely lower than I was a second ago. Okay. I just need to clear a little path below there. Probably put down some... Where's it at? Gravel floor covering. Is that correct? That is 15 per second. Okay. Just make my little iron setup very spiky. Deter any biters from messing with my iron mining. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, this is making a lot of pollution. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be a problem. Definitely going to be a problem. That means is that the biters are going to attack this very often and in probably pretty good numbers. And my options are to automate production of ammunition, possibly, if I can get... What is this used in? What's the difference here? Magazine size 10. Range 15. This is range 18. Damage is 12 times 7 plus 1.4. This is damage 7 plus 1.4. Okay, so it's like the shotgun round, but it's an iron cartridge. Okay, gotcha. And then this is just the magazine, which is probably what the next turret type uses, which we're working on right now. Does it say what kind of ammo? I mean, I'm going to assume it's the magazine, but that's just an assumption. And the reason I'm not putting the wall right up against the turret is I don't want the biters to be able to hit the turrets over the walls. So I leave that tiny bit of space there to try and prevent that one gap. I'm not going to have enough wall to finish down here, but that's okay. The bulk of where the biters are going to come from is walled off. All right. This pollution will be a problem. We're going to have to address that problem. For now, I think we should up the amount of ammo each of these have. I'm not doing even distribution because it will evenly put all of the ammo I have into these. Just the bottom 4, and I need the ammo to go into all of these. So I will do it myself. This should be more than enough for now so that I can come up with something. Probably make the better turrets and automate iron ammunition. The, what was it? The magazines. We'll see. This is the most turret coverage I've given any spot yet. And this is honestly probably where we're going to see the worst. Coming down from straight above this area. Okay. Where's my mono will? It's time to head back. See what we have at the base. The factory is growing. This is excessively long belt and steam pipe running out here. I like it. Oops. Trying to pick up the mono wheel, not that. Okay. Each of these have 100 iron in them, really? Wow, okay, then we got a lot of iron on backlog. That's good. In case they blow up our outpost out there. I don't have any radar, so I don't have a good way to keep an eye on them. Okay. A lot of iron things. Iron beams, iron gears, iron corrosive resistant plate. Corrosive resistant iron plate. What does this take? Bronze plate and reinforced iron plate. It's iron plate and rivets. It's a lot of the same stuff. Just made out of iron now. Makes sense. What about this? Copper wire. Okay, so this doesn't require rubber yet. Okay. I figured it might take these copper cables to make this, but it does not. Basic circuit. Tin solder. Thermo. This takes copper wire. Okay, copper foil. I haven't made that yet, so that's new. But none of these things take the copper cables. Not a one. What are these actually used for? Copper cable. You can incinerate it. Okay, the large wooden pole. Okay, is this how you move electricity? Do you have to have these? Copper cable scrapping. I don't want to scrap it. Large steel pylon. I can't make this yet. So it seems to be involved in making... Oh, what's a junction box? That's interesting. Oil refinery. Gonna be radar. Okay. Looks like it's used in a lot of advanced machines and or power things. Ooh, the laser turret looks cool. Looks different, interesting. Battery charger. Charges batteries with a small chance of battery failure. Charged batteries can be used in personal equipment, vehicles, locomotives, and battery dischargers. Interesting. Battery power generator. Arc furnace. Okay. So we are going to need them, just not yet, and it'll be primarily used for structures. So I won't have to worry about making rubber yet. We need to look at these things to get tin solder. Where's that at? right down here. It just takes that. It's just like copper wire. It's just tin solder. Copper foil. Super simple. None of that's very complex. Small iron frames for computers. That's iron plates and rivets. Okay. Not bad whatsoever. So what are we researching? The radar, I definitely want to get on there. Hey, electric laboratories. That would be very good if we could get electricity up and running. Iron grinding things. Probably should go for optics. What does that unlock? Accelerated forestries. Ooh, these take away double the pollution. They probably require electricity to run though, because yeah, cleans the air, grows wood under a powered lamp. Electric forestry. So that's going to require electricity. So if it does require electricity, then it's not as good as these, right? Because these, it'll be faster and it takes away twice the pollution. But this does not require me to burn any additional fuel. If I upgrade to electric forestries and then I start consuming fuel in order to produce that electricity, I will be producing additional pollution. So if I produce more pollution than their increased reduction, I don't know if it's really worth it, and except for the speed at which it works. Maybe I just use them for the rubber. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be something to test out, something interesting to look at. For sure. So what we are going to look at that, it's already eaten that pollution there from where it stopped. The forest is. What should I start up first? I'm going to say this ammunition. So getting iron plates. When do we get a... Oh, here we go. An electric assembler. I would really like to have that. Oh, I canceled something I needed for that. Okay, there we go. Yes, so let's get inserters and then move into the electric automation machines. An electric assembler. I think that would be a good way to go. Until then, though, what I want to do... Oh, I made a ton of steam assemblers. That's funny. Let's utilize this space and just start making iron products, such as the iron plate. Let's see... Iron gears is made from the iron plates. We'll make the iron plates. Rods. Rivets are made from the rods. This is made from a combination of the items. Okay. One of you will make plates. The other one will make rods to begin with. That's only going to take 5 per second, and we are outputting 15 per second. Yep, so that's 1/3 of our iron production. We're going to need lots more plates is what it looks like. A lot more plates than we are the rods. That's still only using half. So what is that going to give me? There we go, 7.5, 7.5. I'm using most of it, but not all of it. We'll go ahead and tack on 2 more. And the reason for that is that I will need some of the iron itself. Where was that at? Right here, to make the beams. Takes a little bit of iron ingot. Was there something else that took iron ingot? No, but that's okay. Because the beams will require some plates, rivets, and the ingots themselves. So I can't use 100% of my ingots to turn into these products. And then should probably be using bots to do stuff like this. I just feel like they're a tiny bit slow. If they were faster, I would probably be more inclined to use the robots to do it. Okay. I don't need to make a blueprint. I should make better use of this. There you go, robots. Do your thing. And go up through there. Powering it up with steam. Now we're talking. That's going to make a lot of iron goods for us. So let's look at what we're going to do with these said iron goods. We need to turn around and process some of these rods into rivets. It's going to use 5 rods. I'm making 7.5, so that's good. Hold on, wait a minute. Can I just paste this down again? No. It's because I have these wrong. Paste. Except for this, don't do that. Perfect. And then we're going to change your recipe. Let's get the steam that you're going to need. Oh, I don't have any more underground steam pipes. Are you holding some for me? No. Let's run, go grab those. Just get loaded up on them. And what am I looking for? Here it is. Oh no, I still have a ton of those. Okay, good. The steam inserters. Okay. Everything functioning. So now I'll need to combine just a few more things. Do I have any more assemblers that I can make? Because what I need to do is make... Hey, finally the iron chest. I never make iron chest. Iron chests feel wasteful. You can't upgrade them to anything like steel. I mean, not that I know that you can upgrade tin or bronze, but it's just what I've had up until now. Underground pipe. Interesting. I just realized the copper ones say water pipe. Do they only move water? Transports water, sure enough. But then the iron pipe has no such restrictions. I had not even thought about that yet. Interesting. It's good to know. I've been using steam pipes to move steam, which is the only thing they move, and then the water pipes to move water. But I'm going to be eventually getting into oil and the such. Okay. Here's where we need to do some interesting things. I need to make gears, and the gears take the plates, but I also need some of those plates in order to make reinforced plates and all kinds of goodies. I'm making this into a behemoth setup. Okay. At this point, I think it's safe to turn these things. Because I now need lots of different things. Also, I'm not going to need as many of these. That's probably a good idea to side load this further down the line. Because, like I said, I'm only going to need them for making the beams with some of these other products. Speaking of, let's see, what's a good idea? These rivets are used for making the beams. They're used for making the reinforced plates. That takes plates and rivets. This takes plates, rivets, and iron ingots. Where to do that best? Looks, I don't have much room there, so I'm going to expand down for sure, which means I want to branch off of here immediately and turn it down. That gives me plates and rivets. Simple and easy. I need a small setup like this, a blueprint of just this right here so I can stop placing all of that by hand. I should have done it without recipes. Oh well, it's alright, I can change the recipes. And then we're going to need steam. There. Now, these are going to be used with other recipes. But I can do that elsewhere. So we will simply do this. In fact, we can leave a 2 gap again, and that's its own production line. Now, in combination to make the beams, iron beams, we just need to add ingots to this little setup, and that's very simple. Let's figure out how much space we need. Hold on, I've got a blueprint for that. We just changed the recipe. Okay, I put it down backwards. Oh, me. It's okay. Eventually we'll get it down. Now, I'm just going to do a little passing of the steam through like that. I need to get iron into here, and I need to take out the output, and we're going to just take the output there and bring the iron ingots themselves in here. Trying to leave room to underground in between these. But I built that right up against this for some reason. I don't know, maybe you guys knew, but I didn't know. So I have to do some weird stuff to get that next little bit out of there. I'll have to do the same thing with this. This requires rods and plates, and I don't have rods come down here. Could do something interesting with that, but that's okay. So let's look at this. What does this give me the ability to produce here? What can I make? Am I making copper wire anywhere right now as it is? I don't think I am. I don't think that's something that I'm doing yet. Okay. I'll do that in a second. What am I going to make? I would like to get electricity up and running. I'd really love to get a radar too after I get these things. So what does it take to make the steam engine? So I need to make the pistons. I don't have the pistons automated, and I don't have the gears automated either. Gears are very simple. Gears just require more plates. Let's use my fancy blueprint and then make sure that the things are aimed at, the inserters are aimed in the correct direction, which they are. Now it's just the matter of getting steam to it. That's wasteful for the undergrounds there. Just do that. That gives me gears. I don't need... Okay, so here's the deal. I don't actually need the iron itself going any further down. This can be where the gears go. So let's turn that belt around. And underground somewhere. Was one too far. There we go. And based off of the way other things have worked out, I'm going to think that I probably need more making gears. And we'll just make that very easy and capable. Now the pistons. This is where I can make double use of this belt. Underground to here, and then side load the rods on. I am out of the assemblers. Now I need to leave some space so I can expand these as necessary. So that would be 1, 2. I don't think I'll need much more than that, though. These need to be long-handed. My output's going to go down. My input there will come in, and this will come in. Okay. No, that's not what I want you making. I want you making pistons. Okay. And my piston line will be right down here. They're still going to get some of that wood that I told them to grab earlier. Alright. Holy smokes, we've got all kinds of iron products automated and looking good. Looking good. Let's let that run for just a moment here. I'm going to get something to drink and we can let products fill up the lines. Okay, let's see. Corrosion resistant iron plates. Oh, and the electric motors. It's probably a good idea to automate both of those items. So I'm going to need bronze plates, which are made nearby. Just need to clear out some more trees, and then the bronze plates are made right here. I can bring them in probably somewhere down low. Bring the plates. Let's see. These are the plates right here. I can split right there. I'm out of belts. Holy cow. Just clean this up there. Pick these up and then I can go get the belts. Come on, robot. Trying frantically to pick him up out of the air. There we go. More belts. I have a ton of wood I need to get processed. There we go. Let's keep just a tad. What do I lack? The large copper frames. Which, I have those made right up here. It's not a big deal. Still have plenty of tin plates. I double check that as I'm coming around up here. It will be nice to move to the electric assemblers here shortly. What's the crafting speed on one of these? Yeah, 0.5. Crafting speed of 1. Okay, amazing. So it'll immediately mean I need a lot less of them. Plus I'm really using a lot of this steam power. It's neat and all, but the steam pipes everywhere. It'll be nice to move out of that and into regular power, electricity. I know how to use words and things, don't worry. Okay, and let's see. It's this right here, plus the corrosion resistant. It's just a bronze plate and then the iron reinforced plate. Trying to come up with a good way to keep those out of the way. Keep those bronze plates out of the way. Let's drop our blueprint down. It goes this way. We're going to leave room this time to get steam power here. Okay. You know, your recipe needs to be this. All right, those are automated. Let's look at the electric motor was something I should definitely do. And that's all I need, and then I can just automate the auto gun turret if I choose to, but I might not. That's excessive at this point. I definitely do want to get iron magazines automated. So I want to run 10 rods down to here. 10 rods are made right here. we will simply do a loop back on itself. Underground our way out. We need to combine that with iron plate. And I'm thinking that we're just going to do that straight above here. I'm not going to need that many of these. Probably just, I'll do the standard 2 that I've been doing here. You're going to make this for us. Well, we should look at and see what kind of speed we get from this. I may need to do more. Let's set it up in such a way that if I do need to do more, I can do that relatively easy by just expanding up. And we're going to, I guess, make an iron chest. Feels bad, but we'll do it. Feels bad, but we'll do it. Now I need to get the 10 rods. Snaked their way over to here. Yay, there we go. So that will start making ammunition for us, and I do want to just have that running. And if I need more, I can just drop more up here. Okay. What's a sensor? Glass, iron plate, and a thermoionic tube. Glass and copper wire. Alright, not bad. Interesting. Let's go back here and look at this. I'm fairly certain to have all of these beams, which look very similar to steel from vanilla. But iron beams. What were the other items here? Hold on. Iron plate, iron beam, iron gear, iron pistons. I have all of those. What about you? Stone brick I'm making, and then iron pipe. This takes plates and rivets, which I have those right here, so we should sneak in a little setup. And careful where we go with that. Oh, I don't have any more assemblers. Let's go ahead and make a couple more. I'm going to turn this down to face south because there are some recipes that use these pipes. What I might do is buffer them and then take from that buffer when necessary. And we'll do 4 stacks for the buffer. Looking good on the iron pipes. Now, I'm probably going to want some undergrounds, which is why I said I would do that. I'm only going to want 1 assembler here. And actually, let's just move it down 1. You will make my undergrounds. And then we will store those right there. I won't need as many undergrounds. We'll do just 2 stacks. So we're going to make 1.25 per second. And it won't be enough to keep up with this until it maxes out. So we'll leave it. Just let it run. We'll get 2 stacks of undergrounds and then we'll get those backed up afterwards. I will go ahead and take a few because I do want to go ahead and get a boiler. 2 steam engines. What about the offshore pump? What does this take? Some iron pipe, iron gears, all the goodies. Building up the ammo. I have walls somewhere. I have walls, bricks and walls. Right here. Just noticed I was crafting an awful lot of bricks. And I don't want to do that when I have them made for me. I am going to need a bit of rubber though in order to get... Oh, you can make this out of just copper wire. Small iron pole. Wire reach 7.5. Supply area 5.5. These all have the same, except for this one, the large wooden pole. And that needs the copper cable with the rubber on it. But I think I can get away with some of these small wooden poles. I believe I can get away with that. And wait, did I make the offshore pump? Yes, I have 1 offshore pump being made. This will be exciting. Ooh, and a radar. That's absolutely the first thing that I want to get rocking and rolling so I can see what's going on. Copper offshore pump. It's so cute. It can only pump up to 480 a second. Huh. Okay. Put the charcoal in it. Does the offshore pump require electricity in this? I don't believe so. No, it does not. Well, we have electricity. That's exciting. What can we use the electricity for? Nothing yet. Not a thing. I could put down an electric assembler. I have an electric furnace that we could make. But we have electricity. I want a radar. I want a radar very, very badly. Please give me the radar. And let's just grab some stuff we'll need to make the radar. There's going to be a little bit of all these iron products. There it was. Oh, we need the copper cables. Large iron frame. Basic computer. I need rubber. Okay, so let's put down some rubber wood in our little forestries. I don't need that many. That's still way too many. We'll just give me a stack. Sure, why not? Also, let's keep going with research. Absolutely. Let's learn about all of the things and their amazing goodness. Non-stack inserter capacity +1. Yes. Yes. And actual concrete. Ooh, we're going to get into some good things. Some good advancements. Okay. I need rubber. So let's come down here. Or should I put it over here so it consumes some pollution? And then sends rubber wood for 6 miles away. Hold on. I'm having a hilarious moment. An idea here. I'm going to do my rubber wood production way out there. And then send tons of rubber wood back towards the base. And that will scrub some of that pollution out in that area. This is hilariously interesting. I'm doing all kinds of things I would not normally do. And I love it. This Industrial Revolution 2 stuff. Also, any more trees through here that just need to be cut down? Let's just go ahead and address that so I can come through here smoothly without any issues. Alright, come on. Let's go, little robot. And then when I get concrete, that's absolutely when I'm going to come back and make a paved path. Have this looking much nicer. You guys are so freaking slow. Is there another tier of robot? And hold on. Thinking for a moment. Is there another tier of robot? Lamp bot? Lamp bots hover in one place, casting a beam in one direction. They can be picked up and repositioned. Is that like a flying light? That would be interesting to see. Worker robot speed. Did I miss a point in which you unlock the other robots here? Hold on. Construction robot. Okay. Roboport equipment. And then these are the ones that can be affected. Work speed. It says clockwork punkbot, but hold on. Does not benefit from movement speed research. Then why does it say that it does? 1 second, let's look at that again. Robot speed absolutely shows the clockwork punkbot. I wonder whether it does or not. If it does, that would be interesting. But at that time also, by the time you can get to that research, you have the better robots. So maybe they're banking on the you're not going to use the clockwork punk bots anymore. Just an idea. Alright, so how to do this in such a way. I'm going to have to put a couple of turrets down maybe. I don't, again, I haven't tested the theory of whether or not these get attacked. I know they will kill belts and stuff, but I think that's just if they destroy a machine nearby and then move over to do it. We will route the steam right under my toes. Right like so. There we go. Now, rubber wood. That's up and running, making more rubber wood. How many of these do we really need? Let's do per minute here. I don't know. We'll just build until I start to run out of things, I guess. How many will that be? 28. Maybe we go to 32. Oh man, I'm bad about putting that blueprint just barely off of where it needs to be. Almost turn around and do it again immediately. Come on, guys. Work faster. I believe in you. I have faith in you. I know you can do it. As soon as these get up and running, how much pollution does one of these produce? 50. Oh my goodness. 6. That's 300. 600 pollution a minute. And these take away 3. I would need 200. If I'm going to neglect that, I don't have to do 100% because the trees in the area also consume some pollution. But, I mean, how many is this? 32 times 3. It's going to be, what is that, 96 pollution per minute. It's going to counteract just shy of 2 of these running. Ooh. Ooh. How many more can I put down? I've got 22 more. I don't think I'll have enough inserters, possibly, to put down enough. Let's see, that might be the point in which I run out of something. No? Maybe not. Let's let it ride and see what happens. They take entirely too long. I need more. I need better armor. I need more roboports. I need better robots. Oh, that might be why it's taking them so long. I've exhausted one of their places to charge, which means I can only charge 2 robots instead of the 4 like before. And then I have just 2 bronze forestries remaining, so we'll tack on that last little bit. You guys gonna put them down? Anybody? Any one of you gonna be the one that... Why aren't we building the... I have 2 forestries right here. Hello? Am I missing something? Turn that off, turn that back on. Are they just out of power? Am I completely out of power here? I don't know what that was about. They finally woke up. But that means I put 50 of these down, and that's 150 pollution taken out of the air if they're running, that is. And that'll counteract 3 of these drills running. And then I can just let the trees in the area do the rest, maybe? That's a good question. Now this is how you place belts. Whoa! There we go. Oh man. Going a little too fast. And this will get my rubber wood into here. And then what do you do with the rubber wood? Crushing. You crush it to get the rubber out. And it also makes wood chips. Interesting. Okay. Crushers. I have a couple of those. So this is going to give 2 products out. It's going to give out the rubber and the wood chips. So let's see, what does it produce? 1 rubber, 3 wood chips every 1.6 seconds. So what we'll want to do is split those onto their own dedicated line down here at the end somewhere. Something on the lines of this. We will output filter, put the rubber there, and that means that the wood chips will continue straight along this line. The rubber will turn there. Now we need to zigzag things around. We will just underground. I've used an awful lot of belt today. It's a good thing I have that just stockpiling up for me constantly. I want to make sure I leave plenty of room, and then we'll come over into this area. Which is good. I needed wood chips automated. Right now I'm making the forestries with them, but wood chips are how you make paper. You add that with water. And paper is used somewhere. I remember seeing paper used somewhere. Oh, you could also turn wood chips into charcoal. Interesting. And that will give me rubber and charcoal if I just take the wood chips and turn them into charcoal. I could make a little bit of paper. I don't remember what now. This uses paper. Was there anything else than the iron cartridge? Let's check and see. Paper. Yes, this. You can incinerate it. Just use bronze, iron cartridges, and then explosives. Use paper. Oh yeah, for the body of it. Makes sense. Okay. Cool. How do you make gunpowder? Carbon and sulfur. Sulfur. It's made from sulfurous gas. Crude oil. Oh boy. Okay, so oil processing is completely different. I'm going down a rabbit hole though. Okay, so but paper will be used. So it wouldn't be a waste to set up some kind of paper production. And then just turn any extra once I've backed up the paper into charcoal. And make sure that charcoal is priority use into the system. Can I make a daggum radar yet? Let's make the large iron frame. And then all I'll be waiting on, what does an electromagnetic coil take? Some more iron. Can get that easy. And then it will be the rubber. Iron. Okay. I need 4 electromagnetic coils. Oh. Eating through my copper. Well, the copper I had on me anyways. Let's go grab a little bit more. I really want a radar out there. I would like that a lot. Need to set up copper wire production as well. We got a couple more scatter guns to place out there. I really do want to protect that area now since I'm going to need that rubber. Why am I walking? Where's my monowheel? Let's get out here. It threw wood in as the fuel. Thanks. It's not what I wanted, but okay. Our first little bits of rubber wood. Very nice. Very nice. Well, let's put down a couple of turrets. Out. No, those aren't turrets. Here we go. Like so. Just kind of along that ridge. Anything that comes up here will be in the range of those. Oh yeah, let's turn this around properly at the 90-degree angles. These belts are slow. Go out there, do stuff, and come back before the rubber wood even makes it back. Oh, did I turn? I turned a little bit. Oh, I've ruined it. Absolutely ruined it. It's okay, we're getting that little bit of extra space. Running into trees. It's all part of the plan. That's how you get rid of them faster. That's all. Run a few of them over, chop the other ones down. It's almost here. And we'll have our first little bit of rubber. And I can have a radar. This is probably the hardest I've ever worked for just a radar in Factorio. But I will say, I have really enjoyed the progression. It feels very, very thought out and well put together. This whole setup. Let's see what we get. I just need one single piece of rubber for my radar. Okay, so we will need 2 arms taking out, definitely, to keep up. Give me my rubber. Yay! Okay. Interesting. And then if I put this down, we start consuming our fuel. Alright, let's just fill this sucker up. Actually, I can automate this. That's not the right spot. Our tiny electric setup. Can I make... Let's do 2 burner inserters. There we go, and it's automated. That will keep our fuel loaded in there. We have a radar. Oh boy. That's awesome. I just need to get one out there. Oh, well, I don't have power running out there. I have steam running out there. Wait a minute. This can consume steam to produce power. I'm gonna go and test a theory out. Well, I don't have to run all the way out there to test it. Oh, it's still making it. I was looking in my inventory for that steam engine I just queued up. What am I lacking? 10? Because I'm going to want another radar out there. If I place down the steam engine, does it get steam? Oh, you better believe it does. So you don't have to have the boiler right next to them. Let's go right out here. And, oh, look at that glorious rubber wood coming in. I'm going to need some more grinders over there. Actually, probably won't. I mean, at the speed that this works. It's a long belt that's empty most of the time. Okay. So, if I come over here, I want to put it somewhere where it's protected. So we're going to alter this. Whoops, I didn't mean to pick that up. Put that back. I'm going to alter this slightly and just come down through there with the walls. Because what I'm going to do is this. Drop down a steam engine, down 1 power pole, and a radar. Yeah, it just consumes the steam out of the pipe. Produces power, runs the radar. Question is, this consumes 10 steam a second. Is that a lot? No. It is not a lot. Okay. Okay. Well, we have very early electricity, just barely, a little bit. We've got a couple of radars. We have started all of the iron production of goods over here. We have made some serious headway into things. Not to mention we've got research flowing up here. It's not exactly the best, but it's there. We could speed this up. by moving into obviously electric labs, which did I research those? Yes, I did. Electric laboratory, right? Research speed of 2, whereas this thing is a research speed of 1. And I can get electric assemblers now. We have made some good progress. I feel very accomplished so far. We've got rubber production underway, iron. I feel quite good about myself today. But that's probably going to be it for today's stream. If you enjoyed it, thank you for coming along and watching with me. I do enjoy anybody that comes in to see it. And, oh gosh, watch me fail miserably at driving things. But thank you all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time.